Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Paradise Killer. We last left off, we finished up getting the interrogations done that we wanted to complete. And what little evidence that is left out there, I think we're good. There may be some key evidence, but I'm not going to spend another 6 freaking episodes looking for these last few hearts. Let's see if there's anything immediately around here. I think there's one in the courthouse. Yeah, right there's a heart. I don't know what that is. Oh, that is just quite literally her. What is this? My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Can I pick it up? No. Okay. Yeah, so there's a few hearts I haven't found, but I feel I've done a pretty thorough job. Let's go ahead and talk to Judge.
The investigator.
Are you our savior as well? Is paradise worth saving? Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Lovedeyes. We shall examine your case files and cast light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. Let's do it. Start trials. Let's expose the truths. Are you sure, Lady Lovedeyes? This is the point of no return where we descend into the madness of crime. The penalty for anyone you convict any crime will be death, as dictated by syndicate law. If that's the case, I'd like to just kill them all, because they're all very horrible people who enslave people from the real world to worship and work these horrible jobs and worship these horrible gods. Yeah, we're the bad guys. Please be sure. Start the crime.
Time to breathe.
Point of no return. It's time to breathe life back into paradise. I'm overjoyed to hear that. Please wait while I assemble the suspects in the Chamber of Justice. This is some Ace Attorney stuff, ain't it? Ace Attorney, Hotline Miami fever dream. Let me explain how we shall uncover the truth and lies. We will hold a trial for each case file logged in Starlight. Oh, we've got a few.
Show me your truth.
You will choose which suspect you wish to accuse and present your argument against them. I'm an impartial tool of justice. I shall analyze your evidence and determine if you have proven your case. Can you break alibis? Can you put the suspect at the scene? How strong is your case? All that matters is justice is carried out. I am not interested in speculation and weak prosecutions. I need the truth. We will find the suspect responsible for each crime.
The door to truth will open.
I probably should have reviewed my case notes. I have no clue who killed KHX. Anyone found guilty will be executed. This is a crime to end all crimes. Anyone involved cannot be allowed to infect Perfect 25 with their criminality. You will do the execution. The investigation freak will execute justice. Be confident about who you accuse. Are you clear on how the trials will work? Do you need me to repeat this? No, I'm clear. Let's figure it out. I'm ready to go. Let's breathe life back into paradise. What in the world?
Nanny, the hell?
Judge? The island is ending. Our home shatters before us.
Do your job.
This farce has gone on for long enough. It's time to move to the new island, Judge. I am the acting leader. I initiated the shutdown.
This is nonsense.
The prime suspect has been sitting behind bars while the freak runs around the island chasing down false leads.
Believe what you want.
You have until the end of the island to do your trial. The truth may not be as simple as you believe, Architect. I'm doing this for the good of the syndicate. Perfect 25 is waiting. You can't do...
Got it.
Judge, the clock is ticking. What does this mean for the trials? We don't have much time, Lovedeyes. The white smoke of oblivion threatens to consume the truth. You will have one desperate chance to find the truth for each case file. Make it count.
Do your job.
The rest of the syndicate are in agreement. It is time to move on and execute Henry. F you. You're overstepping your authority, Architect.
The facts and the truth.
Judge, let's breathe
not
life
the
back
same.
into paradise. Lovedeyes, you are authorized once again to wield your service weapon. Take hold of a chamber full of justice. Use it at the end of the trials to execute the guilty. Any involvement with this heinous crime carries the sentence of death.
This is nonsense.
Judge, this is severe. This is the crime to end all crimes. Any amount of involvement is a heresy against the gods, an atrocity against the syndicate. Or do you disagree?
I have no idea what
do
you're
not.
talking about.
Be strong in your accusations, investigator. The penalty for any of these crimes is death. Been a while since I executed
The
justice.
journey into truth and justice begins.
That was voice. Okay, how do we do this? I gotta grab my weapon, right? Investigator's gun obtained. Love dies his gun for executing the guilty. You have retrieved your gun. I hope you appreciate how serious your accusations will be. Return to the stand when you're ready to talk. We've got a second here. Case files. So we have case files in each person individually. I'm going to go ahead and get all these off of here. I do want to look at the crimes, though. I do want to look at the alibi breakers, too, which I'm sure we'll probably get to look at all this during the accusations. Alright, Yuri now. Alright, so... Oh, yeah, there's comms blackout. Oh, man, what else? Lydia testimony. Okay, so KHX. Where is that even at? There it is. Akiko's necklace is found. It's broken. It was found along with an order form for repair. Letter to Crimson. Crimson told me she had a relationship. It's like goat hair. Body's at the bottom of the cliff. There's a load of evidence in KHX's workshop related to Crimson. Did she drag and dump the body? Seems KHX was obsessed with Crimson's posters adorn his otherwise sparse workshop. Long rambling diary of an obsessive KHX believed that with perfect 25, the syndicate would ascend to heaven with the gods. Target of his possession seems to be Crimson. He referenced her being his queen. But what's the motive? Gaudy ring with a blue sapphire. Death grip fist. Why was he clutching this so dearly when he died? Is this related to the attacker? I have nothing. I don't know anything about that ring. Drag marks. There aren't any footprints. Yeah, I don't have any info on KHX. Got Akiko's necklace. Everything else points to Crimson, but this is all circumstantial at best. Ooh, I am not strong on that. Crime didn't all crimes. I think I know who did this. Like, there's evidence of you being there. You being there. You being there. You're in on it. You're in on it. You pulled the trigger. Witness to the end is like... Even though everybody else set it up, he's the one that pulled the trigger to kill them. Gunshot blood spray. Doesn't match any of the council members. The blood spatters from a gunshot. The bullet wound in the wall. Blood smear. I don't know what this is. And there's a blood trail leading down the council penthouse. It abruptly ends at a wall. Yeah, I don't know what that's about either. Wolf. Henry's escape. We know that this device was used to try to like make his escape happen. And that all points to witness to the end as well. And Akiko's probably in on it. We know that she took Henry through the barracks. Okay, because he saw that statue that's only in the barracks. Holy Seals Marshals has to be... Akiko has to be in on that. And you went behind the marshals. Okay. We still don't know who killed them. It's either her knife or her knife. Actually, her knife was used to break in, so I think it was her knife. Okay. Then we got all the Holy Seals. I think we're good on the Holy Seals. Grace Bloodlines, I'm pretty sure Yuri Knight brought him books. And yes, you gave a call to Akiko to leave so that Grace would be killed. What else we got? Third seal, Dead Killer Demon. Pretty sure that's witness to the end. Yeah. and 4th Holy Seal. All right, let's screw it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Let's see what happens here.
Lady Love Dice.
Investigator will begin the trials. Truth or fact? Henry's escape. Henry allegedly escaped during his execution, broke through the prison bars, and headed to the council building, murdering the martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council before being apprehended at the scene. Truth or fact? Do we pick? No. How did Henry escape? How did the accused killer break out of incarceration? Is it as the report states, or did something else happen? Henry Division is alleged to have escaped the desolation cell and murdered the council. Investigator, peel back the shroud of inscrutability and bring forward the sweet smile of truth. State your truth. Oh God, what is all this? Consider the facts and find your truth. Who will you accuse of the crime? Henry escaped, broke through the prison bars, and headed through the council building, murdering martial guards, traversing the holy seals, and killing the council. So Akiko said she phoned Witness. Witness phone records combined with data from the comms tower actually placed her at Syndicate HQ when she phoned Witness. She lied. Henry doesn't appear in the Syndicate HQ logs, so he didn't use the main entrance. It's the only way he could have got to the council building by himself. Discarded bottle with traces of every council member's blood. Oh, wireless receiver on a demonic containment crate hidden inside the council penthouse was called by Witness's phone at midnight. An oral attack device. It has a directional speaker that was pointed at Henry's cell. Witness is the only one in the island to suffer from death stream trauma. Does he know something about this? So I feel he used this to cause Henry to kind of black out so that he doesn't remember what happened. I feel like Akiko's the one who actually let him out. No evidence to you. It has to be Akiko. Yeah, I'm going to accuse Akiko of this, with Witness corroborating, like helping her out. But we know that he's went through the barracks, and she has full control of who enters the barracks. And then her story does not line up, so yeah, we're accusing you. Are you sure you want to continue with this accusation and present your evidence to judge? Once you confirm, you'll not be able to reverse the proceedings. Confirm. Suspect confirmed.
The facts and the truth are not
I believe
the
this
same.
is part of a plan by Akiko. Neno Rosito.
Do you want to die?
The freak is lying. Tuata aista I o porcari. Sorry, Romanians. I do not speak your language, and if I'm butchering it, I'm trying my best. I really am. Grand Marshal broke the primary suspect out of prison. She put him in.
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence. Construct a truth. Oh, how do we do this? Can we just present all of this? Broken procedure. Kiko broke procedure when she went to execute Henry. She shouldn't have gone by herself. She was either doing something illicit or giving him an opportunity.
Che?
Is that the best you got? Thought you were supposed to be... I'm hoping I get to choose more, right? Speculating with nothing to back it up seems like a poor showing for Judge's Big Hope. She's right. That is speculation
Show
and
me
not
your
evidence.
truth.
Present your evidence. Let's pick something stronger just in case we can't pick everything. Time frame. That's circumstantial. I can break Akiko's alibi. Truth requires us to examine Akiko's alibi. Kiko went to execute Henry, but alleges that Henry escaped at 2352. She claims she found him outside the council building at 003. I called witness as I left the desolation cell to go to the barracks and organized a search for Henry. Can anyone confirm that the Grand Marshal returned to the barracks? The Marshal confirms that she went back to the barracks. However, it's hard to take their word as they are fiercely loyal to you and refuse to give me any physical evidence. Did you confirm the phone call?
I have a bad feeling about
Kiko's
this.
phone records are apparently classified and the investigator isn't allowed access to them. Witness confirmed he got a call from Akiko.
Is this a fact?
I took witness's
or
phone
a
and
truth?
analyzed the records at a comms tower. Starlight did some back tracing on the calls and it appears Akiko lied. The call she made to witness wasn't from the desolation cell. The comms tower puts her at location at the Syndicate HQ, which throws her timeline events into question and puts her near the scene of the crime.
Nenorachito, you're out of your mind.
Watch your language in the House of Justice. She's lying. Her little pocket calculator is wrong. She hasn't checked my phone. The data is incorrect.
Paradise feels wrong.
Witness testified that on the call from Akiko, he couldn't hear the desolation cell's distinctive, dreadful atmosphere or the ocean.
Don't test me.
That isn't conclusive proof, but it still suggests she wasn't where she claims. The rock of secrecy has been lifted and the truth exposed. The Grand Marshal's alibi has been broken.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. Construct a truth. Okay, so more evidence. So we're just going to stack it all up. Okay, Henry's alibi breaker. I can break Henry's alibi. Lady Love dies. Henry stands accused by everyone except you. Do the facts lie? Do you believe in the official version of events? No, the truth is distorted.
I don't like
The only way to
this.
get to the council building from the desolation cell in the window of time stated is via the front gate of the HQ. The nightmare computer logs on the HQ entrance have no record of Henry going through them. I don't believe he went through them. If he didn't go through the entrance, this whole case is thrown into disarray. Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach, but I don't think he ingested them himself. How else did the blood get inside him? I found this bottle on the rocks below where Henry was found. It had been used to hold blood. Starlight analyzed the blood in it and matched the remains to all of the council members. How did it get there? There are no fingerprints, but my theory is someone took the council blood from the scene, placed it in the bottle, and forced Henry to ingest it. Why? To scapegoat him for the crime, they were rushed or sloppy and casually discarded the bottle, assuming no one would question the lie. You can't prove this, though. The demonic sigils that cover Henry's bodies were found daubed in blood at the scene of the first seal marshals. What of them? Henry doesn't draw those symbols. There are no records of this occurring and is not in line with how the demon inside him behaves. The sigils formed on the skin through the projection of demonic language from the demon inside him. The demon scorched him with his own anger. Did the demon make him draw them? No, the demon doesn't micromanage Henry's actions. It just sets him on a path. Henry doesn't speak the demon's language either. I find it unlikely that Henry would perfectly recreate sigils from a language he doesn't speak. How did they get there then? Most likely drawn by whoever was trying to frame Henry. Couldn't he have copied them from his own body? Only if he had a mirror and the time to do it. Very well. Excellent work. You have taken the lid off the box containing the truth. Henry's alibi is broken.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, not elements, and construct a truth. Broken bars. The bars on the prison bridge were supposedly torn open by Henry with his demonic strength. Starlight analyzed the bars and found traces of thermite, not demonic residue.
I don't like this.
Thermite is a military-grade explosive that burns through pretty much anything. Akiko faked that part of his escape. Grand Marshal? Never trust computers. Her little calculator got it wrong. Henry is demonic. What does Starlight know about demons? The freak tried to analyze something that Starlight doesn't recognize, and the closest match is thermite. Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Thermite is an anti-material weapon and burns at an extremely high temperature.
Crime is repulsive.
Kiko used it to open the prison bars and make it look like Henry escaped. This is a lie. The good truth. Please let us sample some more.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. Construct a truth. Time frame. Time frame in Akiko's report doesn't match up. There's no way Henry could have got off the desolation cell, made it to the council building, traversed the holy sills, and murdered the council and be found at 0003. Kiko lied.
Do you want to die?
That. Grand Marshal, respect the civility of the courthouse. Do you have a proper response?
The hut.
She's making that up. The freak is making me out to be a liar. She's cooked up a little story to frame me. How did Henry cross the island, get through all of the sills, murder the council, and exit the building by 0003?
What?
He's got a demon in him. The demon gave him speed and strength. There's no evidence to suggest that. That's correct, Grand Marshal. Your word here isn't good enough. You are speculating without any evidence to back it up.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Inhibitors. Henry is dosed up with inhibitors. How could he have escaped if he was fully sedated? Doctor, was his dosage correct?
I'm a professional.
Yes, Judge, as it has been for the last 10 years. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal?
Nenorochito.
The demon inside him tricked us. It waited for the right moment. The inhibitors had never been right, but we didn't know. Doctor?
Range?
It's quite the claim. It would mean that the demon was capable of plotting and fooling us for a decade.
Theoretically?
There's no medical evidence to suggest this happened.
Paradise feels
Very
wrong.
convenient that the demon pulled the trick off right at the end of the island. Why not attack sooner? This isn't hard evidence, but I'm taking it into consideration.
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence, construct a truth. That's all I've got. I have nothing else to present. You have proven that the official version of events for Akiko and Henry's movements last night are a total fantasy. Combined with your evidence, you have created a truth that glints brilliantly in the light shown by the facts. I have considered your truth, ruminated on the implications, soaked in the facts, steeped the leaves of veracity, examined the grains of legitimacy. Okay, we're going a little above and beyond here. There's no jury here. I must leave it to the impartial sword of justice with me to stab through the heart of the lies and let the blood of truth flow. Oh my God, Judge. Getting a little dramatic here, right? A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves Akiko guilty. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? The harsh light of truth is shone upon your crime and you will be sentenced to death. You were sworn to protect our beloved council. You pledged your blade for so long. You were a beacon of purity. Now you will be executed and the marshals will lose their leader. The island sequences will never be the same again. Why did you do it?
Nenorochito, you're out of your mind.
You said I wouldn't hang for this. Oh, co-conspirator. I beg your pardon, Grand Marshal? This was never part of the plan, you pompous Tarfa. Judge is in on it? Who are you talking to?
Aha.
Carmelina. Oh, okay. You said this would work. Now I have a gun to my head. If I'm going down for this, so are you.
The ravings of the guilty lashing out.
I have no idea what she's talking about. Tell us everything, Akiko. You have nothing left to lose. If you were set up, you can have revenge.
I'll kill you.
You promised to induct my soldiers into the syndicate if I helped you. Now I'm going to be executed. Carmelina recruited Akiko. You used me. You weren't careful enough, and now I'm going to die. Well, at least we got this part right, it seems.
Nenorochito.
I faked Henry's escape. I was supposed to deliver him to outside the council building, phone witness, and report that I'd found him after the council were dead. Well, we solved the major crime, it sounds like. Carmelina.
What?
She's lying. She's been found out in her own little scheme, and now she's trying to take innocent people down with her.
Do you want to die?
I took Henry through the barracks to the council building. The official report is a lie. Through the barracks to the council building. Lady Love dies. Sounds like a conspiracy, Judge. Open a case file.
Carmelina's conspiracy.
New case file. There is evidence to suggest Carmelina may have been the mastermind of a conspiracy to kill the council. I've always thought that. I've always thought she was the mastermind because she has the most to gain. Judgment has passed. Do we kill her now, or do we wait until after we finish all these tests? Your facts have become the truth. Lady Love dies. When you're in here, you do not have access to the phones you have been using to record your progress. Would you like me to save your progress now? Yes, 100%. I will save your progress before the next trial begins. Where did we... Oh God. What time is it? This is 29th. Okay. Leap year, y'all. Yesterday.
Getting saved.
This is cool. I like how the court proceedings are going in this. Henry's demonic possession. A decade ago, Henry became possessed by a demon, killing his mother and allowing demonic corruption to spill out into the world. The area around his apartment was sealed off and became the dead zone. During his arrest, he killed the syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. For the last 10 years, he has been contained and sedated in the desolation cell with inhibitors. Do you guys think when Carmelina went away for 25 years, she was coming up with this plot? Certainly sounds like it, right? Investigators, Starlight has logged in Henry's possession. Maybe Carmelina isn't Carmelina. I hadn't even thought of that. It might be someone else posing as Carmelina. We'll get there. Investigator, Starlight has logged Henry's possession a decade ago as a case file related to the murder of the council. Is Starlight being overzealous, or do you believe there is something there that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession and the demonic invasion that spelled doom for the island? I mean, that's how they got the murder weapon, isn't it? Definitely don't think it was him. Someone gave him a book. Yuri had access to the book. We don't have enough evidence on this. We don't have any hard evidence on this. Should we have hard evidence by now? Probably. Well, we're going to accuse you without evidence. This isn't going to work well. She's probably going to see him as not guilty because we don't have any hard counters.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Yuri pushed Henry down the path to possession.
Don't make me laugh.
Thought you were supposed to be an investigation freak. You got nothing on me.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. Henry told me a stranger supplied him with a tome that would lead to his possession. Someone took a shine to him and slipped him a restricted text. And you think it was me? You're a joke. I had nothing to do with this. I don't consort with citizens. You'll need better evidence than this. Present your evidence, construct a truth.
When
Yuri
love
accessed
dies,
the vault that contains the
all
books
that
on
remains
demonology.
are
This is all
facts.
circumstantial. We don't have anything hard. I believe Yuri took books on demonology and gave them to Henry, preying on a vulnerable mind and pushing him towards communicating with the gods to plan for him to become possessed. Plan?
Don't make me laugh.
Freak wouldn't know a plan if she saw it. She's making up stories and you're going along with it.
Oh, so pathetic.
Exile caused her brain to rot. You're letting the freak fool you with lies, speculation, and fiction.
Don't test me.
Plan will become clear in later case files. There is a conspiracy at play, and I need you to trust me. If I get this wrong, you can reverse the conviction. I'll go back to the Idle Lands, and Yuri can walk free. Someone committed the crime to end all crimes, and the path to the truth is a winding one.
Do your job.
We cannot go on trust. This is not justice. Do not dare lecture me on justice. I am justice incarnate. The court trusts the investigator.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence, construct a truth. I don't have anything else. I have nothing. Consider your truth. All that stuff you said before. There's no jury. Truth is revealed. The truth proves Yuri guilty. That was enough?
Insufferable.
This is unacceptable. Do you know who I am? I've been chosen. I will be on the next council. This freak has taken away my destiny. I will burn the syndicate to the ground.
Believe what you want.
Yuri, be quiet. Oh, your handler's telling you what to do. No, I am the blessed servant of my goddess. I was destined for greatness. I helped you, and now I'm going to die.
Craft is its own
These are the
reward.
ravens upon someone deceived by a god that's been called out. Is this true, Yuri?
Freak.
She promised me a seat on the new council and to retrieve enchanted blue from the real world. Carmelina did that.
Do your job.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
I got Henry the books on demonology. Send him to... Oh, he's admitting to it. Send him down the dark path. The plan needed the island to end. Henry proved the answer. Truth lies within the conspiracy. Okay, well, looks like we got that one right. Man, we had some very loose evidence on that one. Okay, yes. Do I click E? I click E. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phones. Would you like me to save your progress? Yes, we will save. I will save your progress for next trial begins. We are going to continue. I know we're right at 30 minutes. This will be the finale episode, so we're just going to go ahead and do the entire courtroom sequence now. So let's just go ahead and do that.
Getting saved.
I'm thinking there's not a whole lot left. You know, just the rest of the cases. Murder of Grace Bloodlines. Grace was our chief exorcist, and Henry was convicted for her murder, which he allegedly committed during his arrest. One Last Kiss seems to think she was set up to die. Grace Bloodlines was murdered 10 years ago. I presided over the trial. I saw the sun's light cast the shadows from the terror and left only truth visible. I'm here now. No, let's not be full of ourselves. Let's talk about the truth. Truth may still be in shadow. Do those terrible events from a decade ago have a link to the tragedy of last night? I investigated it at the behest of One Last Kiss. Who is One Last Kiss?
I don't like
The ghost
this.
of Grace Bloodlines. She's on the island. The ghost of a murder victim 10 years ago is on the island?
The truth is all around.
Oh,
you
there she is. Is
investigator.
that so hard to believe, Judge? Can you prove you're who you say you are? Haunted, complex, crescent, drifting sands, satellite. That's your blood type. Confirmation, Grace Bloodline's unique blood code.
Sure.
One Last Kiss asked me to find her resting spot. I unlocked her blood vial, and she confirmed the code independently. So nice to see everyone again. What do you have to do with the murder last night?
Do you understand?
I was murdered 10 years ago,
investigator?
allegedly by Henry, who everyone here would have you believe is the council member, or is the council murderer.
Those are facts.
Makes you
but
think,
are
doesn't
they
it? What if the two are linked? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there's more to it than the official version of events. Do you suspect her? What? Do I suspect who? One Last Kiss asked me to investigate her murder. She believes there's more to it than the official version. Do I suspect One Last Kiss? Is that what she's asking? No. No, I believe she is a victim in all this. Well done. You have seen the truth clearly. Paradise gets even more bizarre. The trials continue. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. Alright, so it wasn't Akiko. It was Carmelina. Carmelina did this because she's the one that called. One Last Kiss said Carmelina accompanied her to Henry's exorcism. When Akiko left Grace alone with Henry, it was to speak to Carmelina. While she was en route to, Carmelina sent a message telling her to leave Grace unattended. Yep, Carmelina silence.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
I believe Carmelina was the architect of her murder. This is nonsense. You have no evidence.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. When Henry was arrested, Grace was meeting with Carmelina. Carmelina requested to accompany Grace on the exorcism. This is unusual, as it would place Carmelina in an unnecessary amount of danger. It may be unusual, but it doesn't prove she is the perpetrator.
We have achieved perfection.
Of course it doesn't. The investigator is trying to prove a fantasy. It may have placed me in danger, but the pursuit of knowledge sometimes requires risk.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. Wow, that was all we're going to say about that? While Grace and Carmelina were en route to Henry, Carmelina sent a message to Akiko. She instructed her to leave Henry and Grace alone together. We have evidence of that too. This message was intercepted before it was scrubbed from the server. Carmelina forgot to use encryption. Architect?
Craft is its own reward.
I have no recollection of this. Sounds like a fabrication.
Show me your truth.
That's all we got. They have nothing else. Investigator, you don't have enough. You leave me with no choice. We have to go with the official version. Truth is revealed, the truth is known, the truth
court
proves
finds
Henry
We have
guilty.
achieved perfection.
We failed that. We failed that one. I guess there was more evidence to find. Maybe talking to people more and like hanging out with them more might have given us some stuff. Maybe. Lady Love dies while you're in here. You do not have access to phones. Yes, we will save. Where are we at? We're at this one. All right, we failed that one, but Carmelina's still going to pay, so like it really doesn't matter because she's still going to get killed. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? I don't know who killed them. The first Holy Seal that protects the Council is made up of 2 high-ranking God Justice Marshals, fearsome warriors trained to neutralize potential threats and the Council. Who killed them and how? Last night, the taloned hand of death reached out for the first Holy Seal guards. They were butchered at their post. Who snatched the life from them? Was it the accused? Or is there another truth skulking in the periphery of our knowledge? They were elite marshals and gave their lives guarding our beloved council. How were they killed and why? Let's explain the breach several days ago.
I have a
I have reason to believe the
feeling
killer
about
may not
this.
have breached the seals last night. There's evidence that points to one or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. What about the murdered guards? They were murdered last night, but their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council.
Crime cannot hide.
I will show you the truth. Investigator, please review your case files and confirm who you wish to accuse. I don't know who I want to accuse of this. Akiko probably did this, and her sword is damaged, and the bodies were ripped. Probably Akiko. Lydia remotely accessed the terminal that contains the secret to the second holy seal. Who killed them and how? I believe it's both of them. Looks like Sam opened the blood lock on the third holy seal using Kafka Memory's blood. So I think these two set up the crime. But I don't think they killed those two fake guards. I believe a Grand Marshal could have done it, because she has a damaged blade. And she's saying that he was killed with a perfect blade. She's the only one with a blade that seems damaged. I think she did it, even though there's more evidence against Lydia. I think Lydia set up the grand murder. She wouldn't have had to sneak behind the guards if she was going to kill them, so I want to say Akiko again. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's a video game. Tried my best. Grand Marshal holds the answers. You're out of your mind. Dare accuse me of murdering my own marshals?
Show me your
Present your evidence. Mismatched blood. They weren't your own marshals. They're not your marshals. Unexpected glint of truth in a riverbed of mystery.
I have a bad feeling.
The dead
about
bodies
this.
at the first seal aren't marshals. That's a lie. Where are the real marshals? We're going to say they're unaccounted for. Probably in the barracks. Unaccounted for. Do you have anything to say, Grand Marshal? Grand Marshal, this is a courtroom. Keep your language in
Don't
check.
test me.
A blood sample from the dead guards doesn't match any records for the marshals. Your little PDA got it wrong. Did Starlight get it wrong? Is this really the
When
truth?
love dies,
This is the
all
truth,
that
Judge. The
remains
blood
are
doesn't
facts.
match. These bodies are not marshals. Did you run a DNA test on the bodies?
I don't like this.
No, Dr. Doomjazz told me that the server containing the necessary DNA files have been corrupted. Is this
How?
true? Yes, Judge. My system's automated backup failed. I checked the one on the moon, and that is corrupted as well. Can we recover the data? The only people that can are on the next island, and we're in lockdown. Do you suspect foul play? There's no way to tell. Troubling. Carry on, investigator.
Is this a fact?
Akiko refused to
a
let
truth?
Doomjazz examine the bodies. Why? She didn't want to dishonor their sacrifice. This is a break in procedure. They gave their lives in service. Their bodies should not be desecrated by an examination.
Crime cannot
I believe she was
hide.
trying to hide that blood didn't match. Why?
Is this a fact?
Akiko is in a relationship
Or a
with
truth?
Captain Voth, who was stationed at the first seal last night. Don't you dare say his name. Don't dishonor him with your lies. How do you know this, Love
Don't
Dies?
test me.
Crimson testified to it. Miss Acid?
Don't be coy.
I can't divulge my sources, but it's true.
Crime cannot hide.
Relationships between the Grand Marshal and her troops are expressly forbidden. Dr. Doomjazz testified that the council had found out about her relationships with her troops. Man, that's a lot of damning evidence here. You really can't keep anything to yourself if you see a bit of leg, can you?
You've got this wrong!
I'm sorry, Akiko. I never thought you were involved with any of this. I'm duty-bound to an aid investigation. Did it work? Did you get laid? Enough. Do not taint the sanctity of this church of truth.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ice Kwame told him that the council were going to strip her of her authority on the next island. If Akiko knew this, it would give her motive to kill the council. Soldiers are sworn to give their lives in service. As their commander, I didn't take the honor of a glorious death from them. Then why did you switch the bodies? The bodies weren't switched, you made this up. Can you prove the bodies weren't switched, Grand Marshal? There are records in the barracks.
Crime is repulsive.
Judge, the barracks have become Akiko's own private fiefdom. The marshals are not loyal to the syndicate or the gods. They are loyal to her.
Ah, the facts and the truth.
Any
are
proof
not
she
the
can magic
same.
up from the barracks can't be trusted. I agree with you, investigator.
Is this a fact?
Akiko didn't want her
or a
troops to
truth?
die. She knew about the murder and switched them. Can you prove that?
Got it.
can't prove that she switched them, but the narrative fits. Do you have anything else?
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence. Construct a truth. Her damaged sword.
Got it.
The guards were killed with a damaged blade. A damaged blade? The lacerations on their throat were ragged. This indicates a blade with nicks or damage that would have caused them. Kiko's sword is battle damaged and would have caused the messy lacerations on the victims. Kiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry. This fits with her plan of faking Henry's escape. What's the grand plan, Love
I
Dies?
don't like this.
We've got more case files to go, Judge. What about the blade Henry was found with?
Don't test
Henry's
me.
blade was new, perfect blade. It doesn't have a serrated edge. It wouldn't have made a ragged cut.
Mine is repulsive.
Kiko staged the guard murder and scapegoated Henry.
I have a bad feeling
She
about
made a
this.
mistake or got too cocky, though, and didn't use the right blade to kill the guards. Do you have anything else?
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence. Construct a truth. Kiko's alibi has been broken. Do you have anything else?
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence.
When love
Kiko
dies,
staged the guard
all that
murder and
remains
scapegoated
are the
Henry.
facts.
She has a previous conviction. Why else would she have aided in his escape? Do you have anything else?
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. Nothing. I have nothing else. Good work. I have considered your truth. There is no jury. The truth in this case file sparks brilliantly. Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves Akiko guilty again.
Paradise feels
Got anything
wrong.
to say about this one, Akiko?
I'll kill you.
I was ordered to kill my troops. I would never do that. Bonds born on the battlefield cannot be broken.
You have no evidence.
That's a lie. She's lying. I switched the guards out for prisoners and killed the fakes. Why didn't you admit to it when you told us about the rest of your involvement? Are you stupid? Before all of this, I was a soldier. I will be a soldier until I die. Soldiers always see their mission through. I was not going to have my name further tarnished if you hadn't got the evidence. I will be executed regardless. Soldiers must maintain their dignity no matter what. By lying, I'm going to drink some water here, guys. A lot of reading in this game. Truth becomes clearer. All right, so far so good. We've only mucked up one. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to the phone. Yes, we will save. Do this one. Music, though.
Getting saved.
Imagine being convicted to death with this music playing in the background. KHX is missing. I have no idea what happened with this. KHX is the Syndicate's master craftsman and designer of the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. He hasn't been seen for a number of days. Yeah, I've got no idea who killed this dude. I should have went back there. Our craftsman KHX is missing. Was he the victim of a crafted tragedy? He's disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a Syndicate member, but suspicious because he crafted the second Holy Seal. Someone tried to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do you know what happened to KHX?
Got it.
He's dead, lying on the rocks on the coast of the island. Dead? The fangs of death gripped this island so tightly. How could this have happened? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. I guess Crimson? I don't really think Crimson did it, though. Kiko's necklace was found in his workshop. It's broken. Found along with an order for repair. Kiko claims it was in for a repair. It's literally the only evidence we have against her. We got a lot of evidence for Crimson. Unsent letter, relationship. She had a relationship to get the second seal. I'm just trying to see. Like, granted, Crimson probably didn't want to be with this dude, but I don't think she would kill him. Wolf, guys, I don't think I got enough evidence on this. Because we got an ornate ring. Can we do an unknown suspect? And drag marks to the cliff edge. There aren't any footprints. A gaudy ring with blue sapphire. Who has a gaudy ring with a blue sapphire? I tell you what, I'm not going to accuse Crimson. Crimson was involved. Well, unsent letter, KSX accusing her of using him. Key is missing. He's oh, okay. He was going to tell on her. Okay, so yeah, maybe she did. We know that she was like a fierce warrior. She had a relationship just to get the second seal, and she told us that. You know what? I'm sorry, Crimson. I know you gave us a lot of information, but you also sold it to us. All right, Crimson. Let's go ahead and get you
Crime cannot
sullied
hide.
up. I believe Crimson caused KHX's disappearance.
Doesn't add up.
Come now, lady. Where's your evidence?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth.
Crime is
Crimson revealed to me that
repulsive.
she initiated a relationship with KHX in order to acquire the key to the second seal. It's pretty damning. I still don't know if that means she killed him. Crimson is a secrets broker and is obsessed with the unknown. She claimed that she had no desire to use the secret of the seal for nefarious means. This is true. Oh, give me a break. Everyone here wants to know the secret of the seals. Secrets are my obsession. I had to know. I didn't realize I'd be flying too close to the sun on this one, though. I was never going to use the secret. I don't care about opening the seals. I just want to know what they are. It had nothing to do with KHX.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence.
I don't
I found an
like
unsent
this.
letter from KHX to Crimson. He knew that Crimson had taken the data key for the second seal and was going to report her to Montserrat. That's the motive. That's the only motive I have. Why didn't KHX report this? This is a huge lapse in security. Crimson told me that she managed to persuade him not to and return the key.
Who knows?
Damn, lady. Present your evidence. Construct the truth. Found a tuft of goat fur at the crime scene, which places Crimson there. Do you have any evidence when it was from?
Sorry.
There's no way to tell. That makes it weak evidence.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. There were drag marks leading away from the workshop to the cliff edge above where KHX's body was dumped. He was killed and then dragged and dumped.
Who knows?
Not by me, he wasn't. KHX was one of our crew. I could never hurt him. Need to be sure about this, investigator.
Show me
Present
your
your
truth.
evidence. KHX had an obsession with Crimson. His workshop was plastered with potions over posters. Posters, not potions. A lot of people have my posters. That's how I've been used. People are encouraged to obsess over me. I told Montserrat it wasn't healthy. I agree with Miss Acid. This is circumstantial.
Show me
Present
your
your evidence. KHX was convinced that Crimson was to be his astral queen when they ascended to heaven after the creation of the perfect island. And
Paradise feels
KHX was
wrong.
displaying a dangerous obsession with Crimson. I think he went too far and Crimson needed to put an end to it.
Secrets breed
Whoa there, that's a
mysteries.
massive leap. If I went around killing everyone on the island who was obsessed with me, it'd be a full-time job.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Yeah, kind of weak, but this is all I got. I have nothing to present. By mining facts, you've discovered a rich seam of truth.
Secrets
I
breed
warned you about this, lady. You have too much power to create false truths. I didn't kill KHX. I don't know who did, but it wasn't me. I'm going to hang for this, and I can't argue otherwise, but you need to know another part of the truth.
Secrets are dangerous.
I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
Paradise
Who?
feels.
Witness. He wanted the key. I don't know why. He promised to get me back into active duty next island.
We're in a dark
Montserrat
time.
was condemning me to life I didn't want, and Witness promised to make it right. That still makes you an accessory to all of this. Babbling from a sinner, I walk a righteous path.
Don't test me.
Truth lies hidden in conspiracy. Does this mean that Witness is involved with KHX? I found no evidence to suggest so. I've considered your truth, ruminated. You're going to put Crimson guilty. She probably didn't kill him.
The court
Yep.
finds
You've got
Crimson's
it.
guilty.
You're letting the snakes
I'll admit I'm
get
no
to
angel,
you.
and I did some stuff I shouldn't have, but I have nothing to do with this.
Be careful.
There's some evidence, but it's coincidence. Someone else did this.
When love dies.
It's not what the truth says. You didn't heed my warning, lady. The snakes got to you. The snakes coiled themselves around the truth so you couldn't see it.
Don't be coy.
Hope you can live with this. You've let the guilty get away. Truth the investigator presented is the truth. Like I said, I don't think she actually did it. I don't have anybody else to accuse, though, and it wouldn't let me just not accuse anyone. So I guess you're going to hang, goat lady. All right, time to save. We're going to save here.
Getting saved.
we're coming up on an hour here. Second Holy Seal. Council constructed a doorway to a plateau in space. The dreadful monuments there are used to open the Second Holy Seal. What is the Second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice. Yeah, this is very Ace Attorney inspired.
Don't test me.
With the help of KHX, the Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on the desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space.
Sure.
The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using KHX's key. Or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which handshakes with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case file and confirm who you wish to accuse. Not Henry Division. It's gonna be Lydia. Lydia could have done this one because she hid her space mask, space helmet. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word for that. I think Yuri may have been the one. He's godlike now, right? But they did get a lump of skin as well for the other seal. But we're talking about the second seal. It's, I hate to say it, but it's Lydia. She accessed the terminal. It's like Sam opened the blood lock on the third Holy Seal using Kafka Memory's blood sample. Was he preparing the crime? Water damage, corrupted tablet, boots up, confirms that it's Lydia, contains corrupted messages from witness and a data key to the nightmare computer. Tire tracks, yep, it's her. Confirm. This one I'm pretty solid on.
Is this a fact?
I believe
Or a
Lydia went through the seal.
Weird.
That's a joke, LD.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence, constructed truth. Corrupted
The
tablets.
facts and the
Found
truth
Lydia's
are
tablet
not
rammed
the
down the
same.
drain. It contains an email with a file. That file is the key to the second seal obelisks. Pretty damning right there. Do you have any idea who the sender was? Witness. So Witness got the key and passed it to Lydia.
Got it.
I believe so. Miss Daybreak, do you have anything to say?
Complicated.
I don't know what LD's talking about. I never saw what that message was. Do you have proof that she used it?
Show me
Present
your
your
truth.
evidence. Constructed truth. Tire
I
tracks.
don't like this.
Overlooking the obelisk computer is a cliff with tire tracks on it. Lydia is the only one on the island with a car.
Why?
Oh, come on, LD. That's circumstantial. We used to hang out all over the islands in my car.
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence.
Got it.
The obelisk nightmare computer had been accessed remotely using a wireless device, presumably from the cliff top. There's a clear vantage point, and using remote access allows you to obscure the login.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. On the cliff top, looking over the obelisk, is a scratched out sketch in the dirt of the puzzle solution.
When love dies,
I believe
all
Lydia
that
used the
remains
key
are the
remotely,
facts.
sketched out the solution, and then breached the second seal.
Show me your truth.
The facts and the
I
truth
found a hidden
are
space
not the
helmet that
same.
smells of Lydia's perfume.
I don't like
The
this.
council used helmets to breathe in space when they traversed the second seal. Whoever went through the second seal would also need one. You're only linking it to Lydia by her perfume? Any of the council could have used it previously. Lydia's perfume is a unique blend. Only she has the recipe. No one else could have used it with this helmet. Isn't that right, Lydia?
What?
Don't know what to tell you, LD. Someone's trying to set me up with that.
What?
I have a unique blend of perfume, but maybe someone got a hold of it to frame me. Did you find any evidence of this?
I have a
No.
bad
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. That's it. Bye-bye, Lydia. What about Lydia's alibi? Tell me about Lydia and Sam's... Ooh. Well, no, because we were saying that she did this beforehand. Lydia told me she was at the Paradise Gates with Sam. They started the warm-up sequence and were waiting there while the murder happened. Yeah, we're not saying she did this at the time of the murder. Nightmare computer logs on the gates confirm this. The warm-up sequence was start at 23:57. Have you got anything that contradicts
Oh,
this?
I'm glad
As
to
it
be
happens,
back.
an alibi for last night is irrelevant. The crimes began a number of days ago. What do you mean?
Oh,
I have found evidence which suggests that the Daybreaks were involved with this crime, but their involvement did not occur last night.
crime.
They breached the
cannot
Holy
hide.
Seals to sow the seeds of crime 2 days ago. Crime was not one of opportunity. An opportunity was crafted and required prior planning. All evidence I present against them must be taken in this context. Whatever happened last night had the groundwork laid by the daybreaks 2 days ago. What is this evidence? Trust me, Judge, when we get to it, we'll cover it. The truth is a meal. All ingredients need to be present. Jesus Christ, with this melodramatic crap. I wouldn't do this for anybody else, but there is a reason that I called the investigation freak out of exile. You're calling me that too? Court trusts you. What the hell? This isn't right. Come on, LD. After all this time, how can you suspect us? We were waiting to leave paradise. This is a joke, LD. You've taken some facts and made a lie, not a truth.
I am under suspicion, LD.
You've twisted the world into a new image. You're wrong, LD. Do not question my decision when you're within the domain of justice. We have stopped at the highway service station of truth. Lydia and Sam's alibi is broken. I've considered your truth, ruminate on the implications, that whole spiel. No jury. Truth is revealed. Lydia guilty. You've been a faithful and devoted member of our glorious syndicate for so long. Why would you turn your back on us now? Penalty for this crime is death. You will be executed by a bullet of justice from the gun of truth. This is the end of your eternal road trip, Lydia. Why?
What are you talking about, LD?
God damn it, LD. I'm dead, right?
What?
Damn it all to hell.
I have a bad feeling about
Punishment is
this.
execution.
God damn it, LD.
Wasn't supposed to work out this way. This was designed to be unsolvable. Ah, she's cracking. I never thought you'd be brought back.
What?
I helped so I could leave the islands behind. I don't care about Perfect 25. Help who? Witness. He said if I helped, I could leave the syndicate. Yep, guilty. Help with what? Deliver a cargo. I don't know what it was. Heavy as hell, though. Almost cracked the axles. Just had to get it into the council building a couple of days ago. What was the cargo? No idea. Didn't ask questions. I just got it inside the council building. It was a black security crate. What about the other seals? Yeah, those two. I assume Sam helped you? No, LD, it was just me. That's not a lie. That's a lie. I really doubt that. You were going to leave the syndicate by yourself, and you couldn't carry that crate by yourself.
It's the truth,
It's
isn't
okay,
it?
Lydia. I can't live here without you, can I? If you're guilty, I'm guilty, aren't I?
It's the truth.
We
isn't
promised
it?
each other too much, didn't we? That can't be for nothing, can it?
You are making a wrong decision.
We work together for a witness. If Lydia's going to die, I want to go with her. Heaven sounds better than an island without her, doesn't it?
What?
It was 2 days ago, LD. I don't know what the hell happened in that building last night, but we were in there 2 days ago.
You'll regret this.
We followed Witness's plan and opened all the seals. We took his crate through and hid it in the penthouse.
Paradise feels wrong.
Crime to end all crime set up 2 days ago. We have a conspiracy, Love Dice. There is no conspiracy. The guilty are trying to take me down with them, jealous of my righteousness in the face of their heresy.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's a bag of C blank blank P? Crap? Is crap? I guess. That's a bag of crap. You promised me and Sammy that we'd be able to leave the syndicate if we helped.
Hell are you
We knew we shouldn't.
talking about?
We knew whatever you were planning would be an atrocity. We've been here too long.
You'll regret this.
There are only so many millennia that can be endured, aren't there?
Is this a joke,
The world needs to be seen. Islands kill the mind, don't they? Truth becomes clearer. We should be getting close to the finale here. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, need to save. Yes, we'll save. Where are we at? Here.
Getting saved.
Right up on an hour on this episode. Who opened the third seal? Didn't they just admit to that? The third seal is a blood lock coded to the blood of the council members. I need to find out who opened the lock on the night of the murder. That was Red Skeleton Dude. Someone breached the third seal and took a step away from innocence towards crime. Please bring us a meal of truth so we may gorge on justice. What is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? My question is this. Yuri is involved somehow. Yuri's got blue petals in that helmet. Unless that helmet was... I don't know. I don't know why we found the helmet with Yuri. But I'm pretty sure Sam stole the blood vial from the doctor and he used that to breach the seals. I mean, that sounds good to me. I think we're good. I think we're good on that. I don't think we want to say anybody else breached the third seal, because we know Kafka did, which would have been in Sam's possession. That's the only truth. The bloodlock was bypassed with a sample of Kafka Memory's blood.
I have a bad feeling.
Doomjazz
about
caught
this.
Sam snooping around in his clinic. He discovered that a sample of Council blood had been taken. The blood was Kafka Memory's. Yes. Sam has a secret whiskey distillery in the dead zone. I found a medical refrigeration unit there. Inside was a blood vial with a scratched off label. The only letter I can make out is K, presumably for Kafka.
Got it.
Kafka Memory logged into the bloodlock 2 days ago without the rest of the council. Sam managed to trick the bloodlock and breach the seal. Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves Sam guilty. Truth is known. We already knew that. He already admitted to it. I'm assuming if we hadn't successfully convicted Lydia, that we would have had to convict him, because he just volunteered because Lydia is condemned. Lady Love dies. While you're in here, you do not have access to phones. Yep, we'll save again. That one was fairly quick. I don't think we have too many more cases, right? Who breached the fourth seal? Fourth holy seal requires godliness to get through. I need to find out how someone tricked the seal. Fourth holy seal lies deep within the dense fog of abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the fourth holy seal? It requires godliness to pass through. Godliness. How did the council pass through it?
I have a bad feeling.
Montserrat
about
owned a
this.
piece of crying grudge's flesh and a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. But we have a confession. Lydia and Sam breached the seals. Is that the whole truth, or does another truth lurk here? I believe Witness to the End gave them some flesh to use. And we also found that flesh in Sam's bar, right? So yeah, I think they did it. That's the only truth.
Got it.
That's the only truth. I discovered a safe in Sam's bar containing a lump of strange flesh. This was god flesh carved from crying grudge. Sorry. A safe containing god flesh. What is going on? Sammy has a secure safe in the storeroom of his bar. I cracked the code and found god flesh. I'm harrowed by this revelation. Sam got through the fourth holy seal, putting him outside the crime scene. Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves Sam guilty. Truth is known. Man, he's super guilty. Yeah, we'll save again, I guess. Here.
Getting saved.
All right. The mystery of the dead killer demon. Demonic invasions occur. Most islands, and the marshals hunt the demons down. There's some missing words there. What the hell is one doing inside the council penthouse? We have a case file about a killer demon inside the penthouse. The truths in play grow bizarre like an old tree grows gnarled. Killer demon? What killer demon? Found a dead killer demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on the island. Killer demon in the council penthouse? What is it doing there? There's the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fukata bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head.
Is this a fact?
Anything to do
or
with
a
your
trick?
cargo, Lydia? Black security crate?
Don't test
Yep.
me.
That's it. It really contained a killer demon? Looks like it.
The facts and the
That makes
truth
Witness
are
guilty.
not the same.
Working in the light of the gods makes me guilty of nothing. You need to prove any accusations in court. He's right, Love Dies. Dark deductions of the dead demon's destruction. Oh my goodness, alliteration. Is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. What are we trying to figure out? Who we're trying to accuse of putting the demon in there? Is that what we're doing? Tunnel access, studying demonology, remote receiver, demonic crate, demon bunker. Yeah, you.
paradise feels wrong.
Righteous man transgressed. Witnesses the origin of the killer demon. Laughable. I'm a holy man, not a sinner. Found the killer demon along with demonic containment crate in the penthouse. Demonic containment crate is some kind of incarceration device that imprisons a demon with holy restraints. There are bindings and manacles covered in holy wards. These restrained the killer demon and kept it contained. Why? It was likely placed there ahead of time as a means to kill the council.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence. Construct a truth. Well, we got plenty. Demonology bunker.
Crime is repulsive.
There's a secret demonology lab hidden within the dead zone. The lock on it is coded to Witness's blood vial.
What?
That is an old panic room. I never used it for demonology. Someone has planted that evidence.
I have a bad
That lab has the
feeling
same
about
crates as the
this.
one in the penthouse. During the extermination 10 years ago, Witness managed to capture a killer demon and contain it.
Endless heresy on this island.
A heretical accusation? How could I have done
I
that?
don't like this.
There's a tunnel running from Sam's bar to the dead zone. Witness has been seen using it to access the dead zone.
This island is
Seen by who? A sinner that would besmirch the name of a holy man?
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence.
When love dies,
Last night at midnight,
all that
Witness made a
remains
phone
are the
call to an
facts.
unknown number. That number matches the number on a receiver attached to the demonic containment crate inside the penthouse.
Don't test me.
The receiver was designed to open the crate when it received a call. This would let the killer demon out, presumably to attack the council.
what?
A ridiculous accusation. Why would I want to release a killer demon? Demons are abominations.
Crime cannot hide.
Why not explain how the phone number you dialed matches the receiver?
Surely this is
Can't explain a lie fabricated by a sinner. Can you prove this accusation? I verified the data by using Witness's personal phone in a comms tower. He made the call and the receiver picked up, unlocking the demonic containment crate. Lies.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence.
Crime cannot hide.
We have the testimony of Lydia and Sam.
Surely this
People who face death sentence have nothing to lose. They can say whatever they want. There is no consequence when you stand over the precipice of execution. He's right, investigator.
Show me your
Present your
truth.
evidence. I have nothing else. Have considered. Truth
Court
revealed.
finds
Witness
to
guilty.
the end. Guilty.
You have overseen so many wonderful islands. Why turn your back on us now?
I am still bathed
Such
in
is the burden of a
glory
martyr.
gods.
You may thank me as a sinner, but I work for a holy purpose.
You sinners
You have all strayed from the path, and the gods weep.
Crime is repulsive.
Hope they weep for you as well. What was the play here? The killer demon was placed in the penthouse as a remote weapon. The security crate was hidden in the room. When the killer demon was released, it attacked everyone in the room on sight. It sounds risky. I don't know if it was meant to kill all of the council, just the presence of the killer demon would be enough to scare the council. Dreadful truth. Convicted. Is there anything else to prove now? Guess we save again. Here.
Getting saved.
The crime to end all. So this is it, right? Is this the culmination here? Last night, the council were murdered as they birthed the next island through meditation. Was it a power play or killing for kicks? Who did it and why? Crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth is aged like fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. Oh my God. I want to know who held the knife. If the killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped a knife of murder in their palm of guilt. So they don't want the mastermind. They want to know who physically killed them. It was the killer demon. Last night they were counseled. Was it power play or killing for kicks? Who did it? It was the killer demon.
When love dies,
The
all
killer
that
demon is the
remains
paradise
are
killer.
the facts.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence, construct a truth. The killer demon was in the penthouse surrounded by blood and murder victims. It might not be the paradise killer. There's still evidence in there that we don't know. Like there's blood that leads to a wall. and then there's 2 shots fired, so somebody else was hit. The killer demon may have been set there to be a red herring. I don't know. That's what we're going with, though. Pretty certain it wasn't invited for a beer.
Show me your truth.
Present your evidence, construct a truth. What if... Well, the killer demon did have blood on its claws, but what if the killer demon had to be sacrificed to create the next island? I don't know. We'll see. The claws.
I don't.
Victims
like
were all
this.
killed in an attack with clean, perfect blade. The killer demon's claws are covered in the blood of the council, and they are large like knives. They are perfectly formed with clean edges. Killer demon was shot in the head by Montserrat during the attack. Montserrat was acting in self-defense.
Show me your
Present
truth.
your evidence. Killer demon has a bullet in its head. That bullet came from Montserrat's gun. It was pretty clear from the scene that Montserrat shot the killer demon in self-defense.
Show me your truth.
That's all we got. Alright, she's going to say it's guilty. When the day began, I never expected a truth like this. Truth was revealed.
The court finds
Killer
the
demon
dead
guilty.
demon
Who would have thought a killer
guilty.
demon would be responsible?
Paradise feels.
Witness implemented in a
wrong.
vile plan to kill. Witness implemented a vile plan to kill the council.
I am innocent in the eyes of the gods.
It does seem a bit too convenient, right? The Onyxian claws of conspiracy tear at the flesh of this island. I can feel the dreadful shadow of this conspiracy looming over us. Can you explain this conspiracy? Review the evidence. This is Carmelina. Oh, review the evidence and prepare to speak with judge. Prison demon, demon activation, tunnel, seal. Crimson admitted she got the key. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam. Lydia transported some form of cargo through the grate. Lydia received a key to the second seal via email. Witness had been using Sam's secret tunnel to access the dead zone. Witness remotely unlocked the crate. Witness had imprisoned demon. So I guess it was Witness, but wasn't Carmelina like controlling Witness? Reveal the conspiracy.
The facts and the truth.
I believe that
are not
Witness
the same.
initiated a conspiracy to kill the council last night. Witness has become a fanatic. He has radicalized himself as a devoted servant of the gods.
I don't.
He believes
like
the
this.
syndicate has strayed from the holy mission and believe he wanted to put the fear of the gods in us.
Got it.
Montserrat was devolving into paranoia and was becoming a dictator. Witness has repeatedly voiced his opposition to Montserrat's plans for the next island. Witness took matters into his own hands.
Is this a fact?
Witness has become obsessed with the
Or a
idea of
trick?
cleansing tide of demons. Like the ancient Great Flood, he wants the syndicate to be forced to start again.
When love
The key to
died,
Witness's plan was
all
planting the
that
killer demon
remains
inside the
are
council
facts.
penthouse. That demon would kill the council and he'd get away with it. Witness made a call at midnight to a demonic contamination crate that had been hidden in the penthouse, unlocking it remotely and allowing it to start its attack. Witness had been experimenting in demonology in a secret bunker within the dead zone. He imprisoned the killer demon and later weaponized it. A lot of evidence to this. Sam has a secret tunnel running from his bar to the dead zone. Witness used that to subvert the security on the dead zone and get in. Witness recruited Lydia and Sam into his conspiracy by promising to let them leave the syndicate on their next island. 2 ex-assassins are perfect tools. Witness got the demon containment crate into the council building by using Lydia. She rappelled down from the roof of the penthouse and took it in through the maintenance crate.
Is this a fact?
Crimson admitted that Witness
or a
had been
truth?
using her to get the key to the second seal from KHX, allowing him to get through the seal. Lydia went through the second seal on Witness's behalf.
Oh, the facts
Lydia and
the
Sam
truth
worked
are
together to
not
get the demonic
same.
crate through the seals and into the penthouse a few days before the murder. The plan isn't foolproof, there were too many variables. Pinning your hopes on a wild killer demon and believing it wouldn't be traced back to you was foolish. No doubt the intention was a scare tactic more than anything else, put the fear of the gods into the council to enact change. Used a killer demon as the messenger of angry gods to reshape the syndicate. Plan didn't have to be perfect to get what you wanted. All you needed was a catalyst for change. On a day of horrible truths, this is one of the worst. Why, Witness?
This island is full of
I'm
sinners.
surrounded by sin and heresy. You're all focused on the islands and your own little
I am
ambitions.
still based
What about the
in glory
gods?
of the
What about our
gods.
holy mission? All but one of the pyramids set empty, and we have existed for millennia.
Surely this is
We're
a
an
joke.
embarrassment to the gods. The syndicate needed rebuilding,
I have a bad feeling
and
about
you would
this.
be the one to do it?
I am innocent in
The
the
who is
eyes of
irrelevant.
the
More
gods.
importantly is why and how. Re-establish the priority in our faith, resume our holy mission, bathe in the radiance of our gods.
I am still bathed
I
in
must
the
die a
glory of
martyr.
the
I
gods.
really tried to do the work of our astral lords.
This island is full of sinners.
I wasn't enough, though. The sins of the island was too great. I hope heaven is everything you want it to be. Witness to the end. You are found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. The punishment is death. Is that it? Tendrils of conspiracy snake around us. Starlight has a case file that will help us chop back the tendrils and expose the truth hiding within. Review the evidence. Carmelina's conspiracy. I was wondering when we were going to get to her. Alright, Yuri aided Henry's possession. Carmelina recruited Yuri. Official events is a lie. Akiko helped Henry escape. Carmelina recruited Akiko. Fake sigils. Do we have any solid evidence to Carmelina other than Akiko? Yuri admitted to being recruited too, so we got two people saying they were recruited by Carmelina. Alright, let's proceed. I don't know if we have enough. Hopefully. Can you explain this conspiracy? Can you refine a truth from the ore of
I
crime?
have a
I believe that
bad
Carmelina
feeling about
initiated a
this.
conspiracy to kill the council last night. She created Perfect 25 and wanted to make sure it was hers. Carmelina is being punished for her father's crimes. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council as part of his punishment. Give me a second to drink some water here. Throat getting a bit parched here. Crimson Acid testimony. Crimson told me that Carmelina has put in a number of motions to join the council that have all been denied. She's a genius architect that has helped the syndicate birth a potentially perfect island. Does she feel she deserves a seat on the council?
When love dies,
She knows the
all
25th
that
island will be
remains are the
perfect. Is she
facts.
worried she won't get credit for it?
Paradise
Yuri
feels
confessed to being recruited by
wrong.
Carmelina.
I have a bad
I
feeling
believe Yuri
about
helped
this.
Henry obtain forbidden books on demonology.
Crime cannot
If Henry
hide.
became possessed by a demon, it would initiate the end of the island and allow Carmelina's plan to be put into play.
I don't like
Henry's possession
this.
called for an exorcism.
Don't test me.
Henry killed Grace and conveniently provided himself with a history of murder.
I don't like this.
A demonically possessed citizen would be the perfect tool.
When love dies,
Carmelina
all that
recruited
remains
Akiko into
are
her
the
plan.
facts. The facts and the
Akiko faked
truth
Henry's
are
escape,
not
putting a
the
possible
same.
killer into play.
Crime is
Akiko knew the first seal
repulsive.
marshals would be killed and switched them to protect her beloved marshals. You proved it was the demon that killed the council.
Got it.
It was, but I don't think it was related to this conspiracy. That was an outside factor. What? You don't think Witness was working with Carmelina? Do you have anything to say?
How dare you?
People would have nothing if it weren't for
I
me.
beg your pardon.
All these islands that you drift along on, all your tragic little lives, all given to you by me.
How dare you?
I facilitate the syndicate. I craft your
This
homes.
is nonsense.
I've never been rewarded for my work. Never been on the council. Always living off to the side. Not even Perfect 25 got me the recognition I deserved. I don't expect the world. Just some kind of reward to show what I did was worth it. Craft is its own reward.
It is cowardly
Be quiet,
to
freak. What would you know?
instigator.
That's what you said.
Crime is repulsive.
How did you know you'd be made a leader during the crisis?
Craft is its own
That's
reward.
the irony. I didn't expect justice incarnate to reverse the law and make me leader. So what was the play on the next island?
I am the leader.
When the chips are down, everyone of the syndicate is a coward and sycophant. You all want your little bits of power and for your little lives to carry on ticking by.
How dare
The next
you?
council would be scared. All seniority would be gone and I would be the one who had crafted Perfect 25. I would make sure I had the throne.
You have no evidence.
My father was a victim, but treated like a criminal. He was executed by a coward. You people never appreciate what others do for you.
When love dies,
The Grand Marshal would give
all
you a
that
loyal
remains
army to make
are
sure of it.
Paradise feels
The plan
wrong.
failed, the truth is known. You arrogantly believed everyone would believe Henry, a citizen, was capable of breaching the holy seals and murdering the council. Justice is immune to arrogance. A hideous, heinous truth, a vile truth. Architect, you have been found guilty of conspiring to kill the council. Your punishment is death. So who's alive still? Dr. Doomjazz? Is he the only one that's not going to get killed here? Did we just not find evidence to implicate him? Parlor of Justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and will execute justice. Trials are ended. Let's get some conclusion here. Grand Marshal Akiko, 14. The verdict is execute. Convicted for Henry's escape and who killed the Holy Seal Marshals. Like a stylish murder. Grand Marshal Akiko, dead. Architect Carmelina. Verdict is execute for Carmelina's conspiracy. We're not going to shoot the dog, are we? 3, 4. Okay, I don't see a dead dog. That's good. Crimson Acid. Verdict is I kinda don't think we should have killed Crimson Acid. But I don't know how else to have gone through that. Executed. Dr. Doomjazz. Verdict is release. Husbando. The accused, Henry Division. I mean, shouldn't he be killed for killing his mom? Verdict is execute for the murder of Grace Bloodlines. Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't find a way to prove that. So, sorry, Henry Division. Guess you're gonna die. Like, he's a pawn in all of this, but he did actually kill Grace Bloodlines, but only because he was possessed. The fairy woman Lydia Daybreak. Verdict is dead. We're killing everybody. Maybe we shouldn't have done this. Maybe we should have went along with him. Sam Daybreak. Verdict is execute. Are the bullets even going to work on him? Witness to the end. Execute. We're just murdering everybody. Yuri Knight. Verdict is execute. We are killing everybody. The Unforgiving Spectre, One Last Kiss. Verdict is not guilty. So we have a ghost and Dr. Doomjazz. Killer Demon. The verdict is you're already dead. We gonna shoot you again? You've earned the title of Grand Investigator. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho Unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there's still a way to punish the guilty. What? Grand Investigator Lady Love dies. I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execute or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect 25.
Crime is repulsive.
Thank you, Judge. It will be my honor to execute justice. So I can literally just kill whoever I want. When you're ready to wave goodbye to 24, do so from the rear view mirror in Lydia's car. Car will take you through to the Paradise Gates and on to Perfect 25. Use it at your discretion. Alrighty, right. I think we've done it. I'm assuming this is like a final lap. Those of you which not been found guilty of destroying paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to 25. The Way of Blood Bar. She completed the job. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if paradise had been saved. We were on perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved as in a binary state, solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. Hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. Do we get anything that confirms if we did the right thing or not? I'm assuming we can just kill whoever we want. Oh, look at the blood. The blood is in the ones that they were standing in, right? All right, let's wrap this up. I don't even want to look for more evidence, because if I find something to contradict what what I just did, that's going to be horrible. Let's save it real quick. And we're going to get in the car and get out of here.
Game saved.
Should we talk to Justice real quick? I'm assuming we can just kill whoever we want now, which we're not going to do. Can we talk to you? We have to go here. Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believed in paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. I hope that crime can be eradicated and paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You're right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you have finished executing justice, please move to the next island. Can I execute you? How do I execute justice? Is it like a trigger or something? It's probably from talking. Alright, so now, I'm gonna go get in the car. And we're gonna get out of here. Car is, wait a minute, this goes to the barracks. Wait, can we go in the barracks now? Oh, hold on. I know we need to end the episode, but I do want to see if there was something in the barracks that I needed to see now that we could finally go in here. I feel like everything ended a bit too conveniently. Like we just followed the breadcrumbs that were left for us without really questioning them. Alright, we're gonna check this out and then we're gonna leave.
This is a risk. Get out of here.
Oh, no. Still can't go in here. So there must be a way to do that. He's gone though.
Stay out.
Don't test me.
Oh, maybe the sprite's just gone. All right. Anyway, let's leave. There's a way to get in there, I'm sure. I didn't do it. I didn't figure it out. I am definitely going to watch other playthroughs. Are there multiple endings to this? I'm assuming based on who you accuse and get convicted, right? Citizen Apartments. Lydia's car. There's a film up there. Lydia's car is right around over here, right? Does this go all the way through? It does. So her car is up over there. I think it was up here. It's over here. Further than I expected. Sorry, Henry Division. I tried to save you. I feel like maybe you could save him. I figured Sinju would be here, but he's not. Guess I need to drive out of here. Is it time to go? Let's leave. Closing Island Sequence 24 applications ready for Sequence 25. Oh, Bear-chan's with us. Oh, you're coming too? Woof woof. Okay then, in the car. Alright, you know what? Perfect ending. Bear's with us. Actually, the perfect ending would be if we all got killed, because we are horrible people. Paradise needed saving. Was it worth it? Was it saved? I breathed life back into paradise. Time for perfect 25. I'm going to... Oh, I thought he was going to say I'm going to. No, he's saying I'm going to miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of Paradise Killer got her out of exile. Wonder if her truths were right. I guess I'll never know. Hope perfect 25 was worth it. Obviously, I hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoyed it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Ain't that the truth? Anyway, time to watch reality die. And that's it. So yeah, we don't really get any confirmation that we made the right decisions or not. It's just kind of our interpretation, right? Other than the guys like admitting when we do convict them. Man, what a unique and awesome game. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this game. The only thing that would have made this better, full voice acting. Oh, music. Demonetized right now. No, it's fine. Yeah, full voice acting would have made this much better. Music. It's literally lyrics dealing with this game. Downloading this soundtrack right after I finish this. Reason and Nightmare. Great game though. What do you guys think? What do you think I got wrong? How could I have gotten into the Marshal's barracks? Did I miss any key evidence, or was it all just flavor stuff that I missed and gems? Do you think I got the story right? What do you think of the game? Is it something that looks enjoyable to play? Because I can tell you it really was. I actually really enjoyed this. And yeah, like I said, my only complaint, voice acting would be great. Maybe a little bit better platforming, but I mean, come on. It's fine enough. It did what it needed to do. The sprite thing was kind of weird, but I kind of think that was like intentional to make it have such a weird feeling. But yeah, loved it. Great game. If there's ever a sequel, I'll play it. Bear Chan. Oh man. Love and memory of Tim Richdale and Avis Crawford. Rest in peace, guys. Excellent game. Last episode, hour and a half, a little bit longer than I expected, but hey, do it for you guys. Look at that artwork. Amazing artwork. Yeah, thank you for making this game. It was awesome. Oop. An Avengers end scene. Are they going to tell us what actually happened? Haha. So that's how it ended. A weird turn of events. Strangest paradise yet. Is this paradise safe? Of course it isn't. This is the syndicate we're talking about. Will we need her again? We always will. She's the only one that can save paradise. Are they going to make a sequel? Their love cannot be defeated. Boom, that's it. Any key? That's it. Yeah, no hidden stuff. We did it. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy my content, please take a little bit of extra time to give me a thumbs up and maybe even to subscribe if you haven't already. Throw me a comment down in the comment section. Really helps out with all the effort that I do for making these videos, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next series. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.